Born into a film family in Mumbai on September 21, 1980, Kapoor, often informally referred to as Bebo, is the younger daughter of Randhir Kapoor and Babita and Hari Shivdasani. Her elder sister Karisma is also an actress. She is the paternal granddaughter of actor and filmmaker Raj Kapoor, maternal granddaughter of actor Hari Shivdasani, and niece of actor Rishi Kapoor. According to Kapoor, the name Kareena was derived from the book Anna Kareena, which her mother read while she was pregnant with her. She is of Punjabi descent on her father's side, and on her mother's side she is of Sindhi and British descent. As a child, Kapoor regularly practiced Hinduism with her family, but was also exposed to Christianity from her mother. Describing herself as a very naughty, spoiled child, Kapoor's exposure to films from a young age kindled her interest in acting. She was particularly inspired by the work of actresses Nargis and Meena Kumari. Despite her family background, her father disapproved of women entering films because he believed it conflicted with the traditional maternal duties and responsibility of women in the family. This led to a conflict between her parents, and they separated. She was then raised by her mother, who worked several jobs to support her daughters until Karisma debuted as an actress in 1991 after living separately for several years. Her parents reconciled in October 2007. Kapoor remarked, "My father is also an important factor in my life. Although we did not see him often in our initial years, we are a family now." Kapoor attended Jamnabai Narsi School in Mumbai, followed by Welham Girls' School in Dehradun. She attended the institution primarily to satisfy her mother, though later admitted to liking the experience. According to Kapoor, she wasn't inclined towards academics though received good grades in all her classes except mathematics. After graduating from Welham, she studied commerce for 2 years at Mithibai College in Vilparal, Mumbai. Kapoor then registered for a 3-month summer course in microcomputers at Harvard University in the United States. She later developed an interest in law, and enrolled at the Government Law College, Mumbai. During this period, she developed a long-lasting passion for reading. However, after completing her first year, Kapoor decided to pursue her interest to become an actress. She began training at an acting institute in Mumbai mentored by Kishore Namit Kapoor, a member of the Film and Television Institute of India. Also known by her married name Kareena, Kapoor Khan is an Indian actress who appears in Hindi films. She is the daughter of actors Randhir Kapoor and Babita, and the younger sister of actress Karisma Kapoor. Noted for playing a variety of characters in a range of film genres, from romantic comedies to crime dramas, Kapoor is the recipient of several awards, including 6 Filmfare Awards, and is one of Bollywood's most popular and highest-paid actresses. After making her acting debut in the 2000 war film Refugee, Kapoor established herself in Hindi cinema with roles in the historical drama Asoka, and the blockbuster melodrama Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gum, both 2001. This initial success was followed by a series of commercial failures and repetitive roles, which garnered her negative reviews. The year 2004 marked a turning point for Kapoor when she played against type in the role of a sex worker in the drama Chameli. She subsequently earned wide critical recognition for her portrayal of a riot victim in the 2004 drama Devon, character based on William Shakespeare's heroine Desdemona in the 2006 crime film Umka. She went on to receive Filmfare Awards for Best Actress and Best Supporting Actress for her performances in the 2007 romantic comedy Jab We Met and the 2010 drama We Are Family, respectively. Kapoor achieved further success by featuring as the female lead in 4 of India's top-grossing productions: the 2009 comedy drama Three Idiots, the 2011 romantic drama Bodyguard, the 2011 science fiction Rawan, and the 2015 social drama Bajrangi Bhaijaan, and received praise for her roles in the 2009 thriller Kurban and the 2012 drama Heroine. Married to actor Saif Ali Khan, Kapoor's off-screen life is the subject of widespread coverage in India. She has a reputation for being outspoken and assertive, and is recognized for her contributions to the film industry through her fashion style and film roles. In addition to film acting, Kapoor is a stage performer and has contributed as a co-author to 3 books, an autobiographical memoir and 2 nutrition guides. She has also launched her own clothing line in association with the retail chain Globus. Debut, breakthrough and setback. While training at the institute, Kapoor was cast as the female lead in Rakesh Roshan's Kaho Higher High, 2000, opposite his son, Hrithik Roshan. Several days into the filming, however, she abandoned the project. Kapoor later explained that she had benefited by not doing the film since more prominence was given to the director's son. She debuted later that year alongside Abhishek Bachchan in J.P. Dutta's war drama Refugee. Set during the Indo-Pakistani War of 1971, the film centers on a man who illegally transports civilians back and forth across the border. Kapoor portrayed Naz, a Bangladeshi girl who falls in love with Bachchan's character while illegally migrating to Pakistan with her family. Her performance was acclaimed by critics. Kareena of Bollywood Hungama described her as a natural performer and noted the ease with which she emotes the most difficult of scenes. While India Today reported that Kapoor belonged to a new breed of Hindi film actors that breaks away from character stereotypes. On the experience of acting in her first film, Kapoor described it as tough, also a great learning experience. Refugee was a moderate box office success in India and Kapoor's performance earned her the Filmfare Award for Best Female Debut. For her second release, Kapoor was paired opposite Tushar Kapoor in Satish Kaushik's box office hit Mujh Ka Keena Hai, 2001. A review in The Hindu noted that based on her first two films, she was definitely the actress to watch out for. She next starred alongside Jackie Shroff and Hrithik Roshan in Subhash Ghai's flop Yadin, followed by Abbas Mustan's moderately successful thriller Ajnabi, co-starring Akshay Kumar, Bobby Deol and Bipasha Basu. Later that year, she appeared in Santosh Sivan's period epic Asoka, a partly fictionalized account of the life of the Indian emperor of the same name. Featured opposite Shah Rukh Khan, Kapoor found herself challenged playing the complex personality of her character Korwaki, a Kalingan princess, with whom Ashoka falls in love. Asoka was screened at the Venice and 2001 Toronto International Film Festivals, and received generally positive reviews internationally but failed to do well in India, which was attributed by critics to the way Ashoka was portrayed. Jeff Weiss of the Deseret News described Kapoor as riveting and commended her screen presence. Rediff.com, however, was more critical, concluding that her presence in the film was primarily used for aesthetic purposes. At the 47th Filmfare Awards, Asoka was nominated for 5 awards including a Best Actress nomination for Kapoor. A key point in Kapoor's career came when she was cast by Karan Johar as Pooja, who, a good-natured, superficial girl, in the 2001 melodrama Kabhi Khushi Kabhie Gham, alongside an ensemble cast. Filming the big-budget production was a new experience for Kapoor, and she recalls it fondly. It was great fun doing the film and we had a blast. Working with the unit and the 6 megastar set was a dream come true. Kabhi Khushi Kabhie Gham was an immensely popular release, finishing as India's second highest grossing film of the year and Kapoor's highest grossing film to that point. It also became one of the biggest Bollywood success of all time in the overseas market, earning over $1 billion, $15 million worldwide. Kareena described Kapoor as one of the main highlights of the film, and she received her second Filmfare nomination for the role, her first for Best Supporting Actress, as well as nominations at the International Indian Academy, IIFA, and Screen Awards. Box Office India reported that the success of Mujh Ka Keena Hai and Kabhi Khushi Kabhie Gham established Kapoor as a leading actress of Hindi cinema, and Rediff.com published that with Asoka she had become the highest paid Indian actress to that point, earning $15,220,000 per film during 2000 and 2003. Kapoor continued to work in a number of projects but experienced a setback. All 6 films in which she starred, Mujh Dosti Karoj, Jeena Surf Maralai, Talash, The Hunt Begins, Kashi, Main Prem Ki Diwani Hoon, and the 4-hour war epic LOC Kargil, were critically and commercially unsuccessful. Critics described her performances in these films as variations of the same character she played in Kabhi Khushi Kabhie Gham, and expressed concern that she was becoming typecast. By 2004, Kapoor was keen on broadening her range as an actress and thus decided to portray more challenging roles. Under the direction of Sudhir Mishra, Kapoor played the role of a golden-hearted prostitute in Chameli, a film relating the story of a young prostitute who meets with a widowed investment banker. played by Rahul Bose. When Kapoor was initially offered the film, she refused it, explaining that she would be uncomfortable in the role. She relented when Mishra approached her for the second time, and in preparation for the role, visited several of Mumbai's red light districts at night to study the mannerisms of sex workers and the way they dressed. Chameli was well received by critics, and the film marked a significant turning point in her career, earning Kapoor a special jury recognition at the 49th Filmfare Awards. India Times praised her intuitive brilliance and stated that she had exceeded all expectations. Rediff.com, however, found her portrayal unconvincing and excessively stereotypical, describing her as sounding more like a teenager play acting than a brash, hardened streetwalker, and comparing her mannerisms to a caricature. Kapoor next co-starred in Mani Ratnam's bilingual project Yuva alongside Ajay Devgan, Abhishek Bachchan, Vivek Oberoi, Rani Mukherjee and Esha Deol. The film, consisting of 3 chapters, tells the story of 6 individuals linked by a car accident. Kapoor is featured in the 3rd chapter as Oberoi's love interest, Meera, a witty young woman. In a Times of India review, film critic Subhash K. Jha described her role as fey and insubstantial, but further stated that she turns these character traits to her own advantage to create a girl who is at once enigmatic and all there. She then appeared alongside Amitabh Bachchan and Fardeen Khan in Govind Nihalani's critically acclaimed film Dev, which revolved around the 2002 Hindu-Muslim riots in the Indian state of Gujarat. Kapoor's role was that of a Muslim victim named Alidaya, modeled after Zahira Sheikh, a key witness in Vadodara's Best Bakery case. It earned her a Filmfare Critics Award for Best Actress and nominations for Best Actress at various award ceremonies. Kareena Darsh described her as first-rate and in particular noted her scene with Bachchan's character. Shortly afterwards, Kapoor was cast for the first time as a villain in the thriller Fida, set against the backdrop of the Mumbai underworld. The film follows the story of an online heist in which her character, Neha Mahara, becomes involved. Although the film was unsuccessful at the box office, Kapoor received positive reviews for her performance, and some critics noted a distinct progression from her earlier roles. Her subsequent releases that year included Abbas Mustin's thriller Aitraz and Priya Darshan's comedy Hulchul, both of which were successful at the Indian box office. Following the success of her last 2 releases, she was cast as the protagonist of the 2005 drama Buafa. The feature received mostly negative reviews, and Kapoor's portrayal of Anjali Sahay, an unfaithful woman, was not well received. Nick Kazmi of India Times believed that to become a serious actress, Kapoor was embodying a maturer, more jaded character beyond her years in Buafa. That same year, she starred in the romantic dramas Kayan Ki and Dusty, Friends Forever, both of which underperformed at the box office. However, Kapoor's performance in Kayan Ki was generally well received by critics, with the BBC describing her as a pure natural. In 2006, Kapoor appeared in 3 films. She first starred in the thriller 36 Chinatown, followed by the comedy Chup Chup K. Both were moderately successful. She next portrayed the character of Desdemona in Omkara, the Hindi adaptation of William Shakespeare's Othello. The film, directed by Vishal Bhardwaj, is a tragedy of sexual jealousy set against the backdrop of the political system in Uttar Pradesh. Describing Bhardwaj as a world-class director with a unique style, Kapoor was cast in the project after the director had seen her performance in Yuva, and was subsequently required to attend script reading sessions along with the entire cast. The feature premiered at the 2006 Cannes Film Festival and was screened at the Cairo International Film Festival. Omkara was received positively by critics, and Kapoor's portrayal earned her a 4th Filmfare Award and First Screen Award. In a 2010 retrospective of the top 80 iconic performances of Hindi cinema, Filmfare wrote that she was brilliant and praised her ability to effortlessly convey the various emotions her character went through. Kapoor considered her role in Omkara as a new benchmark in her career, and compared her portrayal of Dolly with her own evolving maturity as a woman. Following Omkara, Kapoor took a short break from acting, as she felt that nothing was challenging enough for me to say yes. In an interview with the Times of India, Kapoor commented, "In my initial years in the industry, I pushed myself to do a lot of work because I was greedy. I did some films, which I now regret, purely for the money. Today, I want to do selective films. Later that year, she appeared briefly in one of the year's biggest hits, the Farhan Akhtar action thriller Done, a remake of the 1978 film of the same name. Kapoor followed her success in Bodyguard and Raw 1 with a role in Shakin Batra's directorial debut Ek Main or EKK2, 2012, opposite Imran Khan. Set in Las Vegas, the romantic comedy follows the story of two strangers who get married one night after getting drunk. She played Rihanna Braganza, a carefree young woman, and was particularly drawn to the qualities of her character. Rihanna knows what she is doing, even though she does not have a house or a job. She is a positive person, very similar to the way I am. The film received positive reviews and was an economic success, grossing a total of $530 million, $7.9 million US dollars, in India and abroad. The Hollywood Reporter found her endearingly natural. Sukanya Verma of Rediff.com asserted that after doing ornamental roles in films like Bodyguard and Raw 1, it is nice to see the spunky actress in her element again. Since Jab We Met, she next appeared in Agent Vinod, an espionage thriller directed by Sriram Raghavan. Kapoor was enthusiastic about the project, but it met with a tepid response and she was described as miscast. When asked why she had taken the role, Kapoor described it as an opportunity to attempt something she had never done before. For her next feature, Kapoor was cast as the protagonist of Madhur Bhandarkar's Heroine, a drama revolving around the Bollywood film industry. Originally the first choice for the role, Kapoor was hesitant to take on the project when Bhandarkar approached her with the film's initial concept. With reservations about the criticism her character might evoke, she was replaced by Aishwarya Rai. Days after production began, Rai left the film, due to her pregnancy, and Bhandarkar reapproached Kapoor with the film. When the director reinforced his faith in her, she agreed to do the film after having read the completed script. Kapoor, who described her character of Madhi Arora, a fading star, as bipolar and schizophrenic, refrained from taking on any other projects, since she found Heroine very aggressive and tiring. Reviewers found the film to be drably monotonous, but noted that it was watchable primarily due to Kapoor's performance. Rajiv Masson described it as a deliciously camp performance, played with utmost sincerity. Bollywood Hungama opined that it was her best work to date and concluded that though her character is inconsistent, Kareena furnishes the heroine's character with a rare vulnerability and an exceptional inner life. At the annual Stardust Awards, Kapoor garnered the editor's choice for Best Actress, and received additional nominations at Filmfare, IIFA, Producers Guild, Screen and Stardust.